Today I want to show you a music theory trick that completely changed the way I make beats. I use it in all the songs I produce for big rappers and almost every single beat I make. Today we're going to be exploring the relationship between the 1 and the 5. Alright, so I'll be demonstrating this on my keyboards. I want to try to do more videos away from a screen, show you like real equipment in real life, so you're not just looking at me clicking in a piano roll the whole time. You can follow along with me if you have a keyboard too, and if you don't, you can click the notes into your DAW, no problem. The first thing we're going to do is identify a scale. Now what's that? It's pretty much a set of notes that go in a specific order based on their pitch. One of my favorites that I like to teach people, especially in my online class, is the C minor scale. We'll go through it together right now. C, D, D sharp, F, G, G sharp, A sharp, and then C again. Now if we associate numbers with these notes, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, then back C, which is our 1, just an octave higher. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, G, C, 5, 1, 1, 5. Try to get these two note pitches into your head, because with just these two notes, we could build endless possibilities. First possibility we could talk about, using the 1 and the 5 to create melodies. Here's an example of something super simple. I'll play some triad chords in my left hand and a melody in my right. Add some more sounds and layers and effects, and you could build a whole beat off just those two notes. But again, that's super simple. When you start to get more comfortable with the 1 and the 5, you could branch out and hit other notes in the scale. If we wanted to add more tension or a dark feel to the melody, we could go up one note from the 5 and go to the 6, which is the G sharp. I actually used that exact technique in this song I produced for Coi Leray.
Call my jeweler, need that plain Jane box of papers. Baby, these not XR's bring new form for a test drive. The J ain't got no Wi-Fi, 50K just on vacation.
And if we did it in C minor, when we go up one note like that, from the G to the G sharp, that's called a half step. If we were to go from the G to the A, that's a whole step. I go much more in depth explaining the techniques behind the music theory in my online class. You know, good chord progressions, great melodies, scales, all the stuff that genuinely helps you become a better producer. I know a lot of people today like to say you don't need music theory to make beats, and you absolutely don't. But learning it can bring your skills, knowledge, and value as a producer up by so much. There's a reason I can make beats like this. And other people just click generic melodies into a piano roll. If you want to achieve that higher level in your music, my class has helped thousands of producers get there for the last 2 years. It's got over 30 courses available right now. In that Coi Leray song I just showed you, I do a full breakdown of how I made that beat, how I made beats for Future, 21 Savage, Lil Durk, Tusi, and so many more. You can join the class today for 40% off at chamberscourses.com. Links below. Just use code JOIN40. I rarely do discounts on the online class, so make sure you grab it while you can. Back to that 1 and the 5. Here's an example of how I used it in a song I produced for G Herbo and OMB Peasy. This time I did 4 notes. Like I said, I'm branching out just beyond the 1 and the 5. I was in the B minor scale for this one too, and it goes like this. And here's the actual song. It's the harp-like pluck sound. That you hear is the dun 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 dun. I'll play it again. So that's, if we count in the B minor scale, B is our 1, then we go up to the C sharp, 2, D, 3, E, 4, F sharp, 5, and then G, 6, A is the 7. So remember, our B is 1 and our F sharp is 5. What do we have in between? Our C sharp is our 2 and D is 3. So I'm pretty much going 1, 5, 2, 3, 1, 5, 2, 3. And we can easily bring that into the C minor scale. 1, 5, 2, 3, 1, 5, 2, 3. And you might start to notice that the more that I play it, You might have heard that type of melody in plenty of other songs before, and that's why I'm trying to show you the 1 and the 5 are the main notes behind so many popular melodies. I could show you plenty of other examples, but I also want to show you the role of the 1 and the 5 when it comes to chords. So I could play a triad chord anywhere on this keyboard, right? And a triad is a chord that's composed of 1, 2, 3 notes. Think triangle, tripod, tricycle, you get it. No matter what scale we're in, whether it's major or minor, any triad that we play will have one thing in common, and that's the 1 and the 5. I could go to play an E minor chord, right? And the first thing I'll show you is the E and the B. When we add that 3, which is G, it becomes an E minor triad chord. So let's count up the E minor scale to get a better understanding of that. So we have E is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, back at the E, up an octave. G is the 3 in between. That makes that a minor triad chord. If I wanted to change this to an E major triad, I would take this middle 3 and move it up 1 semitone. Now we have an E major triad. You see how the 1 and the 5 stay put? The B and the E here stay exactly the same. The only thing we're changing is that middle note. We're changing the 3 in the minor scale to the 3 in the major scale. So let's do E major now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, back at the E, up an octave. We still have the 1 and the 5 the same, E and B. Our 3 just moved from G to G sharp. So it's 1, 2, 3. There's your E major chord. At the end of the day, 1 and the 5 stay exactly the same. So just understanding that technique alone is a great step in learning music theory. There's plenty more to learn, whether it's the basics or advanced techniques, all available in my online class where you can learn at your own pace, watch the videos as many times as you need, and you can sign up right now with my special discount. One more thing I want to show you about the 1 and the 5 actually has nothing to do with melodies. I'm going to show you how you could bring it into your drum patterns, specifically your 808s. With a lot of producers, I see that they're scared to move out of the root note of a song. Like if the beat has a chord in C minor, they just stay at C the entire time. There's a bunch of different tricks I teach to get out of this habit and get more creative with your 808s, but one of them is about using the 1 and the 5. Let's listen to this beat I made the other day, and I want you guys to focus on the 808 pattern.
Chambers.
See how at the end of every 2 bars, I jump out of the root note and go to a higher note? That's just using the 1 and the 5. We're back in B minor, so we know the 1, our root note of the beat, is B. Instead of just playing this beat over and over and over and making it boring, I'm using the F sharp, which we know is the 5, as a safe place to jump to every now and then. So now I want to see you guys use the 1 and the 5 more in your music. It's a great tool to make better melodies, understand chords, and even make your drum patterns more interesting. I look forward to seeing you be a part of my online class. I've got over 100 exclusive course videos available right now covering everything about production. You can start today for 40% off with code JOIN40 at chamberscourses.com. All links down below. You don't want to miss out on this discount, so take advantage while you can. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Let me know if you guys want to see more like this. Thank you so much for watching. It's Chambers, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.